Arrest be your ho.
No.
How to focus on the play be a cast of
no, but Messi Machino Bizobia.
Players in
now. No, but Messi Machino Bizobia. No team pays better than House of Folk. And no team pays promptly than House of Folk. You can quote me anywhere.
Mr. Opare Addo say, team be in Tiaka to say the House of Folk in Tiaka. And a team be in Tiaka and Tem. Better, okay.
And sing House of Folk.
Okay, better.
And a team be in Tiaka promptly and sing House of Folk.
But your team be your best. As in heart. Say good, better, best.
No, in this context, this is the normal English wording contest.
Okay,
you understand?
Yeah.
So me to being say House of Folk to
yes, better.
Best. It doesn't work well.
Yes.
The English doesn't work.
Yes.
So you can only say House of Folk pays
better.
You understand?
Yes.
So if you open the say obi to ya sin yen, then no. Obi or person obi to ya sin yen, then they have to find that adjective.
Okay.
You understand?
But I can
say House of Folk it ya salaries in terms in team bia organ say. You can quote me and play to any team. And then secondly, House of Folk it ya salaries better than any team in Ghana here.
Mr. Addo, you sound like once again. Why KOFORIDUA amongst all towns in this is Ghana? I don't know what you see KOFORIDUA too.
You say, I'm say in life, whatever you do, if there are options available to you, you only have to choose the one that will help you achieve your aim and aspirations. Maybe a FIBA, just like you said, last season we went to another place. Last 2 seasons we went to another place. This season we feel that this is the time that we have to come to the Eastern region. We have to continue to build our support base strongly in the Eastern region. Secondly, near Pebebia, you'll be able to have pitches here now. They are excellent. So we don't need to get a pitcher. It doesn't meet the standard that we want.
Okay.
Oh yes, the kind of play and what we want to achieve from the team, we'll be bringing it down again. So we needed to get an environment. The pitch is excellent. We needed to get a place when the hotel facilities that you get, it is good for the players, it is good for the technical team, it's good for everybody. Said in team building, you need sound mind.
Yeah.
You need good focus. And you don't need a place that there's too much noise. You need to find an environment that a bit suit the development of your team. So we looked around and realized that this will be the best possible place if we want to achieve something at the end of the season. We looked at it. Several factors came to play. Until you decided to say, so it will help us build our fan base. It will help us strengthen our team, and it will help us get the best of the facility that we want.
Okay.
The facility, your training hall, All Nations University. It's an excellent facility. It is not because your training hall that make us say it's excellent.
Yeah, of course.
Then they know it.
Yeah,
it is far better than some of the pitches we use in developing our game in this country.
Even. One pitches or Premier League.
Well, can't be behind me. I'm only saying that it is good.
Well, from last season, pre-season, this is not the first time I'm more able pre-season game. Yeah, recruitment of Heart of Folk. We heard the time Heart of Folk assigning players in IB, and the time in a coach, at the buyer, take a director at the buyer. We say this. Normal as a coach in Niho, but it's me recruit players for the team now and a coach in Abano. And you're worrying?
No, I don't think that is a worry. I don't think that we bought players with a communication or commercial mind. We bought players based on technical mind or based on technical advice. You understand? Okay. It is only in this part of the country and in this part of the world. You can say, see, I can say team backroom staff. Most of it, you can say, technical team and backroom staff. Ni anipa be bringing who na say head coach, assistant coach, maybe a physical trainer, maybe a team as well, maybe a physiotherapist, and a microphone. That is what the ordinary eye sees.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
Okay. But you and I know, say, if you go to a place like, just giving an example, you go to a place like maybe a Manchester United, you can have over 20 backroom staff members helping.
Okay. Yeah.
You understand?
It's true.
But you and I don't see them. But they are part of the technical team that help. You get it? So everything that we have done based on technical advice. Yentimin sorry keke. Emfa yeni emsha nkase. Oh, maklampedu de yenya no has to for you. Na yakotrans ne akoko choro hunkrata de akoko ne de aba. No. We need to get a technical advice. And don't forget that league na airborne. Coaches will provide reports. The technical team will provide reports. You have other technical team members that are also providing reports as well. Senabea, even at the end of the season, you put all of that together, then you are able to say that, okay, the extra report now shows that this department is weak. You need to do this. And now it shows that this department, the guys are good, but you need to change something to make them work well for you. So, sorry. So everything that we did was based on technical advice. In Timo B and Green that said, Sebi, team no, decided to say, you have to top players based on a layman's advice.
Okay.
Yes, we don't do that. It is not something that will help any club. So we don't do that.
Okay. Yene Kwame Opare Addo, Mr. or your communication director, the Makra Hatufuk, and 18 Komono. Moye okay with recruitment, said ye, Ako. Bringing in expatriate players, now almost jelly with the local players in recruitment, my okay so far.
Well, I am very sure that football club be on this planet, in the transfer window, you have your target. And when you get your target, then you are set to go. You understand? Sometimes, always I told target to be up 4, up 5, up 6, and I say in that order of preference. But if you are now A, B, A, then it means that you are building your team. So for us, the players that we have in our squad now, these are players that OGD will say on Betimabwa. And these are players technical members, and so Edim say, based on your model, as we continue to progress into the preseason and before the Premier League competition starts, we will see something better in them, because sometimes players come in maybe a little struggle before you find your rhythm. It doesn't mean that the player is no good. But this season, we show more and the kind of training, the kind of understanding, the kind of telepathy, and the understanding of the game itself, the coaches are introducing to them. We are very much happy with what we have seen so far, and we believe that when everybody gets to see it on a bigger screen, everybody will be happy with it.
This is not the very first time I had to focus as a club. I employ an expatriate as a coach, but I stand to be corrected. For the very first time, to my knowledge, I had to appoint 2 coaches who feed the same country.
Yes, for us, it was about who shares the same ideology with us as a club, who understands the direction we want to go, who would believe that the technical know-how on Betima Boyan to be able to achieve our aim and aspirations. We didn't look at Sabi and Nepal or New, so BB New, so if China, so if India, so if Ghana, so wherever. We were only looking at people that would believe that they will be able to get the job done for us.
For Hatufuk.
Yes.
So the ambition for 2023-4 season, we need a Hatufuk target for the season.
Well, House of Folk is a big club. We are not just going into the competition and we are going to add up to the numbers to make it 18 clubs. Whatever there is there to fight for, yes, we'll prepare and go out there and compete. But for us, the biggest aim is that we take it match after match. You don't invite, sorry to say, unnecessary pressure. You take it match after match. And we'll know that at the end of it, or collectively, from top to down, we'll be able to get it done.
Now, board, management and supporters in a relationship, that's saying?
Well, quite recently in a stakeholders meeting, the supporters were all represented from every region. Obia Bibi Hanibiano, everybody was given opportunities to speak. Everybody spoke. Everybody got the answers they want. The promises that board, were revealed. Everybody is so happy about it, and everybody is supporting the cause of the board, so that we will achieve a common goal.
Okay. Afima 103.3 any how to folk communication director needing Mr. Kwame Opare Addo yek and ehun sem so ye de eba. Mr. Addo, ye how to folk supporters last season I quite remember. A run man ye boom dimpa ye ora odote ni ora ankabi. Ebi se adwuma no omuntumi nya adwuma no ti omfa adwuma no nto but as ye ora to be afede is very much obsessed with adwuma omaye. I don't know. Bibi.
Well, the only thing we must understand is that these are board members. They carry their work diligently. A board club, and then we are all happy with their contribution to the club, and we know and we believe and we feel it that whatever they are contributing to this club is bringing positive ends and successes to this club. So sometimes when say people will say things about you, people will talk here, people will talk there, but you need to keep your focus, and they have maintained high level of focus because they understand that nipa doesn't need there and sebi and you'll be you understand, even Jesus Christ, right? Some people said so many negative things about him, but he forgave them. He kept on preaching good to everybody.
Okay.
Then we all moved on. So I think that instead of negative energy against them, let's channel it into a positive energy, and we all be able to achieve. You understand? So because my issue is that why is it that when we are achieving and I say the success, everybody doesn't say that the success is being led by them, but when it be a football, but could be they say it is coming from this, it is coming from them. No, it is not like that. If you are close to the team or you work with them, you understand that the kind of work and dedication they have for their work is excellent.
Okay. Yeah, but Brandon, any marketing of How to Folk this very years and say me How to Folk pay 2-3 years back. Now about branding digital branding per se How to Folk improve tremendously. More commercialize on products. One player will be a tool for the fans in a kashala. To do on a bed and an uncle kashala, but no show for him. More than it for RTU and I didn't see.
No. It's not a matter of saying I didn't tell for RTU. There are a few things that he needed to complete in Accra before coming. Inti Yabano, he needed to stay back and complete that. Inti Anano pay, and the office car brought him this morning. So the Obiso way to go in Accra Abedu there. It will not make footballing meaning. So Obedu ya no ababebo. So the coaches felt that the important thing is Obahome. Then he will join training tomorrow. When he joins training tomorrow, then he will continue from there. We'll have another match on Friday. So we are hoping that if the coaches want to play him, he's available.
A replica no man for bisa say da ben ye How to Folk replica name.
Well, you understand. Certainly, if we are going to be represented by new jerseys, then the supporters must also get a replica of the new jerseys on Beshe. So the season is just next week, Friday. Next season is here, so they should just get prepared and check when the jerseys come. I feel that the same zeal, anticipation, jerseys we should just prepare when they come. Everybody will get his or hers. Their supportive team. No.
You heard him say Ambrunana Ebekiti How to Folk.
Well, every season, and when we come up with any jersey, whatever the brand, whatever the designs are, it has always been the best. So this season, everybody should just keep your fingers crossed. Whatever is coming, what is coming your way is huge improvement.
And How to Folk able to mean a new kit manufacturer.
Well, I think that for us, the most important thing is that will continue to dominate in the kind of brand that we wear, in the kind of designs that we wear. That it represents the club.
Okay. Because you remove Auras, Heartfolk Auras, and a team no, a bear compose you from CAF, say mandatory a year or say teams in the Sombinya, a my team, women's football team. Combining Auras in a women football team no, I challenge the mamo, and I say I profit the Heartfolk.
Well, I don't think that it is a requirement, and even before it became a requirement, it is something that we have started doing already. So the logistics to handle it, we have the people, the technical people to handle it. We have the other officials to also handle it. So everything is working well from the first team. If you have Auroras, then you go to Royal Oaks, then you go to Oaks FC. That is the ladies as well. So everything is in good hands. That's everybody, or every one of us are playing our roles well to make sure that we sustain the teams.
Pokemon project a nice project. I believe say they are in phases. Now phase am we know how to folk minim say to about several training pitches, ABA natural and artificial. Pokemon a house how to folk players now.
All of our players from first team, the Auroras, the Man team, the Royal Oaks, everybody is going to be at Pokemon. But as I speak to you now, the first team, the Auroras, and then the under 17 phone. So all of them are on.
Okay.
Yeah.
That be new project in
well, these are technical things. I can't say tomorrow or tomorrow next because when new ideas come, it has to be implemented as well. You understand? So, but when you visit the facility, it means it is ready for use, but we continue to adapt because don't forget that there's a place for a mini stadium, there's a place for a huge hostel that will be provided. So all of that, we are working on all of that.
Okay. Yenyan TSM Wankasamo former Heartfolk captain, Mahatma Usman Gandhi Otu. It is rumor say I'll be joining Heartfolk and one Afrani, and so Sena Akusi Kimfesa player no. Hearts in a way now, upon Fanny also, how to folk in a way.
Well, everybody knows Afrani's contribution to Kim Pfizer, but he's not a House of Folk player, so I can't talk about him.
But to my House of Folk player by the end of Friday.
He's not a House of Folk player. I don't. The only comment I can pass about players, media player or how do I say him? What I see is, I say the honest truth. You understand? Afrani, everybody knows his performance, and everybody knows that he played well for Kim Pfizer. That's the only thing I can say about him.
Okay. Nyami aduma leg ni say next week Friday. Hearts ne out to you.
Yes.
And able first leg no Tamale.
Yes.
You've been with the team. How prepared are you ahead of that game? Last season, Anko Yamamu Tamale.
Well, last season is gone. If you continue to cry so much last season, I won't achieve it. So last season is gone. We've taken the positives out of it. Making it better, and hoping that this season will be far better. So we are working so well to make sure that this season, the pain that every Phobian went through last season, we don't have to visit that pain again. So. Players understand, officials understand, and everybody, supporters understand that look, we have to work as a team, and that's exactly what we are doing.
Okay. Mr. Panado, Obeka say Ambro Munomo Edinsa was only one of the best, and I say if not the best, one of the best kit manufacturing company or marketing Heartfolk.
Well, I think that everybody knows the standard of Umbro in world football, in world sports. You understand? So, Umbro is a big company. They started from somewhere. They moved gradually, and they got to the stage I almost say. So, Umbro, yes, has come to establish as one of the big brands in sports manufacturing equipment.
Okay, if I did Ben Heartfolk nya, Umbro deal no.
I don't understand your question.
Hartlepool as a club.
Yes.
Yeah, now supported ITT. Ambro mayen kits for the sponsorship. Disika account. Hartlepool any Ambro do net saying.
Oh, okay. So if I understand your question, so Mama is Kana say,
how was the whole deal? Is it the kits in Nkwa because countries be football na ebu ha na parts kits and then sikasem. How to na at saying.
Well, the partnership between Hartlepool and Umbro is something that for us as a club, it was okay for us. That's why we went for it. It was beneficial to both parties. I'm sure if you bring Umbro representatives, they also tell you that they benefited from the image of the club. We as a club, even wearing the Umbro symbol alone, also gives them the necessary mileage. And we are also privileged to have associated ourselves with a big brand like Umbro.
Has commercial center a man for you enthused the idea and buy it sounds a club organ idea minim no commercial center as bigger as the MVCG has book at the Ebano. Commercial center saying,
well, the commercial center, that's where we operate from now. Once a new office building, Amuguso, they've gone very, very, very far and baby. So we all operate from the commercial center, and so far the work has been excellent.
Okay. Yeremo GFA election, how to focus a club, more position on say the process, election manifest, it be say any known to the media, or where GFA Premier League ever launching annual KOFORIDUA. Man who was here and man said who had to folk personality, had to folk was not heavily represented. Ghana Premier League launch as
which team was heavily represented?
Was that many had to folk needing come?
Let me be so. So was well say Enya has some kind of Premier League team. Which team was heavily represented?
Now make us say many had to folk and aiding come.
Okay.
As of now, and
in the first place, and as a secondly, I am sure that apart from Jumama has to folk by face or by relationship, the rest you don't know them.
Yes.
So if somebody had represented, you don't know the person, but Oba in the name of Hasselfolk because the person.
Since I'm using the word heavily represented.
So the heavily means that you want to see somebody you know before you say it's heavily represented.
Say Hartlepool war personalities woman, the frontiers of Hartlepool or manage the day-to-day affairs of Hassan. You ever bought Mr. Ankabi, Haji Ankabi, and Mr. Vincent Odutesua, and yourself can also be. Put into that bracket, but who's our figure no? Yes,
but there are other people way ahead of me. Because you don't know them.
But the report Bremo.
If you buy precisely, how many people have you seen in the Hartlepool team that you know?
This is my first time meeting these two.
Thank you. So the first time you probably went there, you didn't see them, you don't know them. What I say?
Okay. Now, Premier League launch, Mamu.
Well, it's a Premier League launch. It was an engagement by the Football Association to launch the league, and it has been successfully done. For us, we are getting ready to start the competition.
How to folk? Kurt and Twaso and I say, you change your Ghana football.
How to folk? Our focus is to prepare. And then continue to make sure that we get best and continue to play our matches.
And he say,
what do you think?
What
do you think?
Oh,
what do you also think? Has it done badly?
Okay.
No. Don't jump it. Has it done badly? Has it done badly?
And I make us say, track it so and I say,
has it done badly?
Oh, tell me,
why do you think we should change him?
Oh, man, can't say beer.
Maybe some question. Why do you think we should change him?
May answer after send me message. Yeah, good evening, boss. Please, we haven't answered the Mahatmutu question. What you like from Kofi Kwe near Ajenkotoku, Accra? Opare?
What was the question?
With Mahatmutu joining Hartlepool.
Well, the best I can say is that Mahatmutu is a former player of Hartlepool.
Okay. Please ask him about their Sunday game against National FC. Nations. Okay. Nations FC, not Nationals. Okay.
Still working on it, but it is not confirmed.
For now, Sunday game is confirmed.
No, it is not confirmed.
Okay.
It is something we are talking about it, but it is not confirmed. Just that Friday we have a match against Vision FC. They will come here, we'll play. That one is confirmed, but Sunday is not confirmed. If it is confirmed, we'll come to this same good platform and let our people know.
Yeah, but so how to folks supporters, expectation in terms of turnouts. This year, you will supporters, in their numbers as compared to how low they attended a match.
What I will say is that if every House of Folk supporter expects that goalkeeper jina pool ma onye na juma, player jina pitches onye na juma, we must also do our part by filling the stands in the stadium every time. That means that we have accepted the challenge to be there together. And to see it's not fini players no omoko bobo ni wi an waka could be a result. No, you don't do that. If you want to support the team with your blood and soul, you must always be there for the team.
Okay. 0558148448, which my friend Albasubiani, Mr. Kwame Opare Addo na AD and Communication Director ma Accra Heart of Oak. O friend Albasube finance with me at your dream 0558148448, 0558148448. Yenin komo ewo ahamane so. Good evening. Good evening.
Okay.
Freedom you deal.
You Mamintia Minya Kwame Opare Addo. What we said the Waba Hokaka Kamano. Board yes, next year. A yin, and a draw. And you say, a good Abinamo friend. Said the Okasa and then on Pichamo no Munkata. Some time ago, or Yadi, or Yeminia, but Oyadi money and ya. As you see, and our friend, Nana Nekata. Or catch also over the good to me, the one in the good to Moncata. But who's another church and Nimum Kama? A ball, the Nipan, you do the Acad or Cata and then Mulusua, Casatani, Nayin, many a lot of fun. But have some one day, Jasino. Okay.
Okay. Because if freedom, I think Opare.
Yes, I still stand by what I said. And I will stand by it every day, everywhere.
Okay.
What Benena can be say, I find I'm one time I'm responding. You understand?
Yes.
Do somebody think that Sebi some cool? Some in the radio station car.
Yeah.
Namaka say, oh, friend, me wabe dan kanti me Johnny. You understand? And at the time that I told you that baby I'm a warner, I will not be able to respond to you. The only thing that somebody might ask is that, why can't you respond to us now? Then I explain to you that this, in Tibia, after 30 minutes or 20 minutes, I'll be able to respond.
Okay.
You understand? For you even know, I am on another radio station.
Okay.
Only another radio station. Is it fair to say that I want to drop this and talk to this?
No,
it is not fair.
It doesn't happen anyway. But make me test you say you need to several times say you show we so until be that day no. Now I busy said you can. You have call we man so. Good evening.
Good evening.
But you be a Kasafi.
Then Robert Kasafi Ashaman chapter 16 here.
Chapter
16.
16 Ashaman. Okay, but you into.
Okay. The ball in the first place. The board management, we are for a good work done. So far, recruitment of Mayamayan, we really appreciate it. And personally, I was at probably my last Sunday, not in Shuto, but you see, how to folks supporters were on the rain, cheering the boys up. And this should say, when you invest well, the supporters will appreciate it. And we wish them all the best. You will trade here by the Empire Ball at Umechi.
Opare, how to folk chapter ne wahano. Sena a receive club no.
Oh, so far it has been excellent, and I think that Mr. Douglas and his Muda and the rest of the group. They've given us excellent reception.
One of the longest serving.
They're giving us excellent reception, and we are very much appreciative of their support. And we are hoping that near Amasho Ama House of Folk ever continues. At the end of the season, we all say that we were able to do it as a collective unit.
Very well. Mr. Opare, injury situation you had at saying ahead of Friday coming weekend.
I think that everybody is fine. Everybody is doing well. Once football, they're a contact game. And let's say game boy, not all the players played, but it doesn't necessarily mean that that's injury, huge injury. The medical team is attending to them and making sure that between now and Friday, everybody will be fine. We are hoping that we stay here and live here Monday.
Okay.
Yeah.
05514844. Next, it had before on Monday.
Yes, Monday or Tuesday.
Monday or
Latest
Tuesday.
by Tuesday, we should be gone to Tamale.
Okay. 0558148448. Phobia for life. Supported by Kuse Yembisan Famano.
Yes, Phobia for life. We had some back end challenges, technical challenges, kakra, but then we resolved it the week before we came here. Yeah, we resolved it the week before we came here. It will be episode registered here, and when you dial that short code, it will work perfectly well.
Okay. Hearts airball friendly game. Omni Vision FC. All Nations University. Honor game never so. Mr. Be throw more light kakra on it now. Douglas,
yes, it is part of pre-season activities I are planning. Apart from Enedi Ayeboye, on tomorrow the team will train and train again in the afternoon. Then on Friday the team will have a short training period in the morning. 1 hour or 1.5 hours. Then in the afternoon, then we'll play against Vision FC. The preparation will continue straight away from Saturday until say by Tuesday, and go to Tamale, take a rest when we get there, then continue to prepare. So now by Friday evening 6 p.m. when we get to the stadium, we should be ready to make ourselves proud.
Injunction, Hanti League, Hammer.
As for us, we are preparing. The injunction, I'm dealing with injunction almost all. And so you delay with the preparation of the team.
It doesn't affect the club in any way.
If there's an injunction, every technical person will not be happy. You understand? Because what prepare with team now, when it gets to a period that the competition should start, you know how to round everything up. They do where we are injunction bar. That's will be a name injunction. They be 2 days or 3 days or 1 month. It means that you have to go back to your plan again, sir, before you be able to get back again.
Okay.
That is number one. Number two, it means that the number of weeks and a year, months out of the ball league, it means it's going to affect player contracts, it's going to affect payment and other things as well. So it is not good for football. You understand? But this is football.